No, let me tell you two things. You know, it is something what accurately, you know, hurting them too much because they choose the wrong person to fight, bro. Yes, your enemies have now finally come to discover that indeed they choose the wrong person to fight. And this is the reason they are accurately so mad, so ridiculously annoyed at you. They are ridiculously frustrated, like they are mad, seriously, because they never believe that you are the wrong person at the wrong time to fight. Because trust me, there are people who choose it. There are people who made up their mind. They said, they said within their friends, living, we will be the one that will handle that case. We will be the one that will make sure nothing work out for him. We will be the one that will sabotage all that concerned him. We will be the one that will frustrate his life. But today, many of them are already living a perpetual life. They are living in bondage because they have finally come to waste their time, their energy, their resources, their life in fighting the wrong person. Many of them have tried their best, but what shocked them is that their best is not the best. Many of them have tried all that their capacity, but what accurately frustrates them is that you are not that kind of person that they ought to mess up with. Your enemies are seriously in trouble, brothers. They are absolutely in trouble. People are not going to tell you what they are seriously going through. They are not going to let you know that, all that we have did to stop you is the reason why nothing is working out for us. Because trust me, there are people who boldly made up their mind to take your matter for head. They carry your matter. They just made up their mind to carry your matter for head to make sure they frustrate you, to make sure they kill that growth in you, to make sure, they come to the point of terminating everything that concerns you. But what really shocked them is that you are not that kind of person they ought to fight, because that is the worst decision and the wrong move that they have made. Listen, your enemies are facing the wrath of judgment for coming against you. You know what I'm saying? So they have fully come to realize that you are the wrong person. Trust me. Your enemies, majority of them have now fully come to realize this, that indeed you are the wrong person to fight with. That in their whole entire life, they ought not to choose you. They ought not to stand up and say, we are going to fight you. And this is the reason why they are seriously so sick, brothers. This is the reason why your enemies are seriously so sick, because their boldness have disappointed them. Their motivation have disappointed them. Their inspiration have disappointed them, because many of them believe within them that they have all it takes to fight you and break you. That is why when God is blessing you, there are still people who are willing to fight that blessing. This is something that many of us need to know, that even when God is by your side, God is faithful with you, God is blessing your going out, God is blessing your going in, there are people who don't want you to be alone. Not that they will come to you and tell you, please, can you ask your God to bless us? Can you ask your God to favor us a little? Can you ask your God to have sympathy and favor us? We are tired of being in this condition. We are tired of not winning like you. We are tired of not succeeding. They just want to fight and see if they can be able to condemn you. This is why having an enemy is very, very ridiculous. Having people who fight your growth they can be your own brothers. Let me tell you, when we are talking about people who fight about growth, success, impact, elevation, it can also be your loved ones. It can also be that the person that is fighting your financial breakthrough. Hey God. Let me tell you this. You need to understand that majority of the battle you are going through today, that you feel like you have tried all your best, but yet it look like they are effortless. Why? Because someone close to you have idea of it. So this is why you should understand that blessing that God is giving to you, there are people who are seriously so upset with it. There are people who are seriously so mad because they never in their lifetime thought nor believe that someone like you will be blessed. They are not fighting you because of the fact that you are doing great. They are not fighting you because of the fact that God is also blessing you. No, they are fighting you because they never expect someone like you to be blessed. They never expect someone like you to be in that position where God is not blessing you. And the blessing is not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So this is why a lot of people today are tired, because they have fully come to fight the wrong personality, the wrong individual. That the more they fight, the more they push you forward. The more they fight you, the more they push you forward. The more they fight you, the more they push you forward. And many of them are so stupid to realize that their own battle against you, their own battle that they are fighting, their own battle that they are doing with you is the reason why God is pushing you forward. Because when God realizes, look at the battle that is coming ahead of you. I don't want my son to feel that heat. I don't want my daughter to feel that heat. God will do what? We push you with a finger. And your enemy will say, hey, we thought he was there. We thought you are there before. Welcome now. They will still come. God will push you to because God we are serving is a mysterious God. And this is why they are ridiculously so mad, because the more they do, the more favor they found in you. Remain blessed.